Hi, is this the recovery group? Yeah, come on in, come on in. Hi, welcome. I run this group. Please take a seat. Hey, welcome. So what brings you in today? I'm Kay. I'm a small YouTuber. Oh, hey, yeah, I think I know you. You're the one with the free avocados, right? Yeah. Yeah. I've recently been having my channel grow a little bit, and a couple weeks ago I was scrolling through and I found a video. Yeah, tell us all about it. Yeah, sure, I would love to. I was sitting minding my own business when I came across a video that caught my eye simply because it had the words poison and teacher in the title, and I'm a teacher, and so that, that kind of alarmed me a little bit. So I clicked on it, and I don't know what happened after that. It's like something happened. The algorithm just kept showing me more and more things, and it was like, here, look at this, and here, look at that. And I found myself not being able to control what I was doing, and I would just click and I would watch, and I could feel my brain melting. I could feel my sense of knowing right from wrong just becoming so black and white, like villains are always super evil and good people are always angels, and there's no gray areas, and I just didn't know how to make it stop. Yeah, same thing's happened to me before, man. It'll get ya. I'm worried this is just who I am now. Can I ask what these videos were? I don't want to say the name. It's okay, this is a safe space. What were they called? There's a legend that if you say the name 3 times, he'll just appear. I don't want to do that. I can't do that to you guys. Sometimes if we put a name to something, it will take the power out of it. Yeah, just last week I said J Station's name in here and nothing bad happened to me. What are you talking about? Didn't Kermit the Frog show up at your house at like 3 a.m. or something? Okay, we don't talk about that. That wasn't related. That wasn't related. Guys, I told you last week, we're not gonna bring up the frog situation anymore in here. I know that was hard and it was traumatizing, but it's over. We're gonna put that in the past. So, go ahead. I don't wanna do it. No, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Go ahead. You can do it. Okay. Here it goes. Dhar Mann. Dhar Mann. No, that's okay. That happens sometimes. Yeah, go ahead. Dhar Mann. You're right, I guess we're fine. Thank you so much. Oh, the algorithm! Dhar Mann. What is he? Why is he? And how is he? These are the questions that I will be trying to answer today. Dhar Mann, from what I can tell, is a husband, father, and creator of inspiring YouTube content. His channel began approximately 4 years ago, in which Dhar Mann would try to portray life lessons in video form. Some of these were in a cartoon form, and Dhar Mann would typically be seen at the end giving us a brief message of how we can be better people. I didn't think I was going to be coming back to this channel to make another video, but something pulled me back in, and I went back to his channel, and knowing that these are videos that are mostly watched by children, it kind of was shocking to see blood on the thumbnail. I feel like at this point of Dhar Mann's career, most of what we see these days is probably written by a team of writers. I don't know how much he actually is involved in the content anymore. I was him, I probably would just, divvy some of these responsibilities out. So, I don't think he probably wrote this. I don't think he made the thumbnail. I don't think he edited this. And he's got a whole team of actors. So, and these days you don't really see Dhar Mann at the end of the video anymore giving his token of motivational inspiration. So, Dhar Mann probably signed off on it, and it's fine because honestly, it is clickbait. And how is he? He's probably fine considering that this is his house and he drives these cars. think he's okay. He's probably doing great. I mean, not saying that money will buy you happiness. I'm sure that he has his own Dhar Mann problems, but Mr. Man is doing pretty well for himself, so I think he's probably all right. You know, Dhar Mann's content is mostly made for kids, so you can probably understand my confusion, concern, disbelief when I saw this thumbnail. And when I saw it, I actually like quickly snapshotted it because last time I did a Dhar Mann video, the title had changed by the time that I had uploaded my video. So my video, my last Dhar Mann, well, my only Dhar Mann video, it didn't, the thumbnail title and the actual title didn't match. So to show you what it said in both terms, I just hurried and took a snapshot of it so that there would be no confusion as to what I had seen when I was scrolling through. It's not a lie. It's not a fabrication. The real title to this video is Kid Tries to Kill Mom for iPhone 14. And you know, when I saw this, it was uploaded 4 days prior. Now that I'm recording this, because it's taken me a while, it's still the same. So luckily enough, I didn't miss out on anything. We're still there. You can still go look at it right now if you'd like. We got the blood spattering on the phone, on the kid's face. We're not in Halloween now, man. Just calm down. Okay, so we start this video with a mom and her 2 sons, one of them who appears to be the annoying little brother, and the teenage brother who, in my opinion, appears to be a full-grown adult. And they are at a funeral for someone. I don't know. I don't remember them explaining who this person is to any of them, but I'm sure he was lovely.
And Gerardo was a gentleman. Remember how we used to love silence?
The extremes.
So may he rest in peace.
My youngest brother is Tristan. Tristan, if you are watching this, you have my full approval to scream that at my funeral.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Did you guys hear that little beat? That little tune? I'll play it again. For like a split second, I thought they were gonna start playing that, like, what I got, it might be too hard to handle, like that. Da-da-da. Like, is it just me? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? That's what I... Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the second thing I want at my funeral. That song playing somewhere in the background.
Sorry.
If anyone would like to come up and say some parting words, now would be the time.
Okay, come on, all right? I hardly knew the guy. Don't.
Are the birds in the chapel? Like, why are are all the windows open? Did this man who passed away have birds that they, like, are letting be in the chapel to mourn him? Why is the bird sound so loud? Like, they're not outside. Like, what is the birds?
Hey, Jackson.
What?
Dare me to do something funny?
No, absolutely not. I'm serious.
Nobody wants this kid to do something funny. He's gonna do something funny. He thinks it's funny. Nobody wants him to do something funny, but he's gonna do it because nobody can stop him. He's unstoppable.
Wait. Oh my gosh. I hear something. Oh, he's in there. He's alive. He's alive, everybody. He's alive. Oh, come on, all right? Well, if you're not laughing, you're trying.
Seriously, Daniel, you really outdid yourself this time. I mean, even for your standards.
Yeah, whatever. Just give me your phone. I want to play Roblox.
No, use your own.
You know Mom took it. And anyways, that phone sucks.
All right, so the big premise of this story here is the little dude really wants an iPhone 14. You know, they just came out. I too want an iPhone 14. But this little guy wants an iPhone 14 to an extent that I would never go. So he sees this woman who's presumably her husband just passed. She's getting a check from another woman who's giving her condolences for the passing of this human.
For you, Margie. The family put this together for you.
The little boy sees this and he concocts a plan. So the little brother tells his brother that his plan is his mom is going on a vacation where she will not be able to have a cell phone. And so during that time, he's going to pretend that his mother is dead so that he can have a funeral, so that he can get some money, so that he can buy himself an iPhone 14. It's a foolproof plan. There's solid plan.
Dude, check this out.
Do you ever knock?
Ugh. It's not my fault that you leave your door unlocked. Anyways, so, you know how Margie got all that money? That's when it hit me.
What?
We should set up a GoFundMe for a funeral.
Okay, Daniel, you do know someone needs to die for there to be a funeral, right? Are you gonna kill me?
No, not your funeral. Mom's funeral.
You're gonna kill Mom?
Quiet. So, you know how Mom's going on that silent retreat for 10 days with no electronics? Not even phones?
Yeah.
I'll act like Mom passed away when she's gone.
Daniel, you've had a lot of dumb ideas in the past, but this takes the cake, dude. I mean, she's gonna find out, and when she does, you're gonna be in big trouble.
No! Dude, she's never gonna find out, alright? We're gonna delete the GoFundMe before she gets back, and if anyone asks, we have no idea what they're talking about.
Have you lost your mind? Seriously. Bro, what happens when people show up at our house?
Look, why would anybody do that? I mean, Mom has no friends, and all their family's out in England, so there's no way that they fly out. This has got to be the best idea I have ever had.
Mom, thank you so much for coming all this way.
Absolutely.
Kids, come say hi to your grandma.
Wait, Grandma's here?
Oof. Yeah, that's a toughie. Well, there goes your plan.
Right there. Okay? Brother, older brother, here's what you do. This is by far the easiest thing, the easiest solution that could ever be a solution. You just stand yourself up from your desk, you walk out of your room, you go talk to your mother, and you tell her, hey Mom, little bro is crazy and he's gonna fake your funeral. But obviously that's not what happens because there's a video that needs to happen, so that's the plan. And he's going with the plan and he's not deviating from the plan, so here we go, let's watch the plan.
Hello? Look how big they've grown. Come and give your grandmother a kiss.
Okay, listen, I'm from America. I'm also, I know I have my own accent, my own American accent. I know that, but I'm not an expert on, accents. What would you say? English accents, I guess. I don't even know if that's what these are. But to me, the mom and the grandma, who are supposed to be mother and daughter, have differing accents. And I don't think they're real because the mom's accent, if you listen, it seems to slip every once in a while. I think she's faking her best English accent, and maybe the grandma is faking an accent as well, but the one that she knows how to do, and then together they're pretending that this is the accent that they have. And why don't the kids have an accent? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they couldn't fake one. So they're just oh, well, that's because you grew up in America, so you sound completely different than from the woman who raised you. I know people who were raised by people who came from another country and have an accent, and they still have somewhat of an accent. They don't. Okay, accent rant over. I'm just saying it's weird. But here, I'm gonna introduce you to them now.
Good lads. Oh, lovely. Look at the baby. How sweet.
Okay. That's enough. Mom, I thought there was supposed to be a babysitter.
I know, but isn't this so much better? Your grandma's been wanting to spend some time with you boys, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity.
No. Do you think their accents sound similar? I don't know. It's like they watched Professor McGonagall and Mary Poppins and they just kind of like smashed those two accents together. Now watch, these people really do have English accents and I'm just like mocking them. I don't know. It just sounds weird. It sounds a little off to me. But who am I? I don't know. I'm an American. What do I know about accents? Absolutely nothing.
Thanks again for coming. Sorry I have to leave so soon.
But dinner's in the fridge.
Wait, bridge? What bridge?
Fridge! Mama, you're not wearing your hearing aids.
So annoying. No, I left them at home by accident.
Okay, I get that they're trying to just show that the grandma's hard of hearing, but I mean, even if I was hard of hearing, if somebody said the dinner's in the fridge, sorry, I can't even. If someone said to me, the dinner's in the bridge, like, I think I could put two and two together. Like, that's not a common sentence. And she doesn't act like, bridge, what are you talking about? She specifically says, what bridge? Like, so is it just like a common occurrence for her to hear people saying this? So she's like, oh, what bridge? Which one should I go looking across to find the dinner? Okay.
Oh, it's my Uber. Which means my retreat has officially begun.
I don't think it's real. I think these are fake accents.
I'm off.
Bobby.
Bye.
Bye, darling.
It was nice now.
Oh, now, let's have dinner.
What? Dinner? It's 4 p.m.
Oh, I hadn't realized it was that late.
Okay, so the grandma is deaf and she's also old. So she thinks the dinner is in the bridge and they have to eat it at 4 o'clock. Old people, am I right?
Dude, this is gonna be a piece of cake.
Dude, are you seriously still thinking about doing this? Bro, don't you think people are gonna start calling grandma when they can't get a hold of mom?
Oh, you're right. That's why I'm putting her phone on airplane mode.
What? No, Daniel, seriously. Dude, even if you can get away with this, that doesn't mean you should.
Could the brother just tell grandma that his little brother has a plan? Why does it have to still be a secret? It's really weird. Just be a freaking man. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you're like 20 and the kid's like 10. So he seems like he could easily be stopped. Why is he letting this be stressful? Just tell your grandma that your brother's planning a funeral for your mom. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Check this out. Super believable, right?
All right, so the little guy has made a fake obituary and he's already posted it and he started a GoFundMe and he put his grandma's phone on airplane mode so that she'll never know. She'll never know what has happened.
Oh, so sad. Getting teary-eyed just looking at it. I can already see the money coming in.
This kid, the character is just giving off serial killer vibes, you know? Like he's just like, oh, so sad. Look at this touching memento to my dead mom that I made. It is weird.
Cha-ching! Oh, another donation. That makes $5,000.
All right, so later they go shopping with their grandma at the mall, and the grandma leaves them alone for a little bit, and the older brother, who could have solved this in like 5 minutes, is currently having like a panic attack about the brother who is like raising all these donations, and he's like, don't worry, bro, I could buy you an iPhone 14 too. And then the brother's like, maybe that does sound good. And suddenly he's like half on board but still anxious about it. And then this woman comes up.
Oh my gosh.
You two are Patricia's kids, right?
That's us.
I work in the same building as her. I heard about what happened. I am so sorry. Are you boys doing all right?
We're
Yes, we're okay.
it's been very difficult for us, and we just came here to get our minds off of things.
I can't even imagine what you must be going through. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, I really appreciate the offer.
No.
But
Actually, you could donate to the GoFundMe, but that's all I can think of.
Of course. You know, I was meaning to do that earlier. I had it up on my phone. I'll just do it right now.
That's okay.
Oh.
Maybe wait for like better signal or something.
$100.
Oh.
Wait, you know, your mom was such an incredible woman. Think I'll do $500.
Oh my gosh! Wow! Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
That's like so weird. Like, just like imagine in real life if somebody that you loved had passed away and like essentially these two children are now like orphans. They don't have parents now. So this woman's like kind of almost flaunting like, oh, I'll give you $100. Like, and then she's like, oh, but your mom was such a nice woman, so I'll do 500. Like, what if, like, I don't know, like in a real life scenario, like that would just be so, like that'd be weird, right? Like you're just like negotiating with yourself about the amount of money that you'll give these poor orphan children. I don't know. That's weird. It just seems weird. And also, I mean, lucky for them, these orphan children, that their mom was a good person, or else who knows what this woman might have said out loud. $100? Oh, but actually your mom one time told me that my shirt made me look fat. So, $20. Okay. Good luck, kids. So then the lady brings up a very good question, and that is, when is the funeral taking place? And the one brother's like, oh, the funeral, we haven't, I mean, all they could have really said is we haven't really figured that, we haven't set that up yet. You know, they could have just played that off as it hadn't been established yet. And I mean, they're children. So maybe ask an adult in the family when that is. They're orphans. Leave them alone. Don't ask them about the funeral. But anyways, the little brother's like, oh yeah, it's a Saturday. So now they have to go on this long excursion of solving the problem of the funeral. And this leads them to a mortuary, I assume. And they're trying to explain to this man that they need a funeral, but without a body.
$6,000? I mean, can't there be anything a tad bit cheaper?
Unfortunately, that's the most basic casket and service we have for this short notice. By the way, did you say your grandma was coming?
Oh, yeah, sorry. She's, taking a nap. You know how old people are. I'm sure you deal with a lot of them here.
Right. We can always do a cremation. It's about half the price.
Yeah, that sounds great. And, nobody will have to see the body?
Correct. No one but us. Can you bring the body in today?
No! Sorry, it's just been a bit difficult, and we don't really want anyone seeing the body.
Okay. So when can you bring it in?
Dude, the little dude has said like 18,000 times, ain't nobody seeing this body. So why you keep asking him things like this? He just wants nobody to see a body. What don't you understand?
So when can you bring it in? I can also call the hospital.
No. That would not be necessary. You see, thing is, we don't really want anybody seeing the body. Would that be possible?
In all my years, I've never heard that kind of request.
And somehow this guy doesn't find this at all suspicious. I mean, he does state that it's weird, but he doesn't call the cops, which is what my initial reaction would be.
The manager said if you'd like to supply the casket and we do a burial, then we don't need to see the body, and it'll reduce the cost a lot.
That sounds perfect.
Great. So do you want open casket or
Closed. Definitely.
Of course it's a closed casket. Leave him alone. Isn't that so weird? Like, and we don't need to see the body. We don't need to check if it's real or if you're both murderers or anything. We could just, it's just so weird. Nobody's gonna say yes to this idea. This is a weird idea. And it's not okay. So this would never happen. This is not how you get your iPhone 14. This is how you get landed in juvenile detention and or regular prison, because I'm pretty sure that's not a teenage brother.
We really should be getting home. We told Grandma we'd be back an hour ago.
Look, we'll just make up some excuse.
See, I didn't hear the first part where he said, we really should be getting home. I just heard we told Grandma we'd be back an hour ago. I thought they'd just been gone on this like mortuary excursion. Meanwhile, Grandma's just wandering around, presumably looking for dinner bridges. I don't know.
Like our baseball game went into extra innings. It's kind of stop worrying so much.
Right. Why are we even here? Because I'm pretty sure you can't just wander into a store and ask for a fake body.
So he says that, but that's actually exactly what he does. Because the saleswoman, for some reason, comes out of the store.
Can I help you?
Yeah, how much is that?
The dress?
No. Not the dress, the mannequin.
So she comes out of the store and she says, what can I do for you? And he says, can I buy the mannequin? And she's like, that's real weird. And then she goes back into the store and then she comes back out and says she can do it for $300. So little dude's got an Amazon casket. He's got the mannequin from a store. He's got a GoFundMe and he's got a funeral date on Saturday for a no visible body burial. And he's ready to go. He's ready to go. So he's done it. At this point, though, he has said that he has spent so much of the money on trying to produce this fake funeral that he only has enough money for one iPhone 14. So Big Brother, who's been losing his mind this entire time, is now getting nothing in return. So I don't know why at this point he doesn't say anything, but he doesn't. All right, so we're at the day of the funeral.
Dude, put on some like fake tears or something. Remember, our mom died.
No, you know I can't fake it like you can.
Just do it.
No, I can't. I literally can't.
And she leaves behind her 2 sons.
They're not even remotely being quiet. So I mean, everybody could have heard this conversation where they're trying to force each other to cry. This is... All right.
Would either of you like anything to say?
Yeah, Jackson will. Yes, you will.
No, I can't.
Just do it.
Just get up there. I'm gonna rattle him.
Fine. Whatever. Let's see. Oh, crap. I'm not very good at this.
So many birds at funerals. Just the loudest of birds. Just screaming funeral birds all the time.
Grandma?
Oh no! Oh no! I can't hear.
Okay, here comes Grandma, and she is not okay.
I can't talk. I have to see her face.
Okay, if you listen right there where she says, I have to see her face, I did not hear one stitch of an accent. I think I'm really onto something.
I can see her face.
No, Grandma, you can't. No.
Are you so shocked? Oh. So Mom's in the casket.
Mom?
But
No. Mom, please. Please. No.
but how did?
Come back, Mom, please. I'll do anything.
Okay, so like the older brother is not, I guess he's just in shock. He's not crying. You think he'd be crying. Because, I mean, I'd be crying. I'd be confused and crying. But he's probably just in shock. And, you know, I'm sure he's just processing this information.
Anything? Yes, anything.
Yeah, she's alive. And she's super mad.
Mom? What the heck? Wait, you're alive!
Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. And I don't know how long you'll be after all this. Thank you all so much for coming. And I'm so sorry my son here has wasted everyone's time. But we're grateful to you for helping me to teach him a lesson.
So the swindler got swindled, and the mom orchestrated the whole event, and for some reason it makes me laugh every time all these people just stand up and leave. I don't know, why is that funny to me? I don't know, they just just nothing, just no words. It's like they're robots or something.
What is going on?
What's going on is you're in big trouble.
Okay, and like no shade to these actresses, like at all. I mean, they're both beautiful, but do they not, like, as far as like a mom and daughter go, do they not look like they might be very similar ages? Am I just seeing this wrong? They just like, I don't know. I'm gonna look up these actresses when we're done here because I wouldn't peg this as like a mom and daughter situation.
I found out about this last night, and when I saw that everything was already planned, I figured I may as well just go along with it.
Oh, look. I'm really sorry, all right? I guess I kept digging myself into a deeper and deeper hole, and eventually, I couldn't get out of it.
His brother said that. You're gonna dig yourself into a deeper and deeper hole and you won't be able to get out of it. They said the thing again.
And I told him not to. I really tried.
You didn't really try, dude. You didn't really try. You didn't do anything. In fact, you were kind of on board with it for a second. So, no, you didn't try. You had plenty of opportunities to try. You didn't have to go to the mortuary with your brother. You didn't have to go fake body shopping with your brother. You didn't have to not tell your grandma or your mom and all the ample opportunities that you had. You had all the time in the world. You did nothing.
I'm sure you did, Jackson, but you could have done more to stop him.
Agreed, Mom.
You just wait till we get you home. But first, we need to discuss paying all these people back.
About that. I can't, all right? I spent all of it. Dude, come on, stop. Okay, fine. Almost all of it.
I spoke with management, and they've agreed to refund everything if you volunteer after school every day here for the next 6 months and all of summer.
I don't know how they're gonna refund everything. They like spent money on a casket from Amazon and a body from a dress shop. So I guess just the digging of the hole. I guess just the burial. I don't know.
I hadn't seen you both in so long that I bought you both iPhone 14.
Wait, really, Grandma? Thanks, you're the best.
You're absolutely not getting them.
They should have thought about that. They should have thought, my grandma is gonna come and watch us and she hasn't seen us both in so long. So she spent $2,000 on us and bought us iPhone 14s. Do you see? Do you see how dumb they were? You didn't have to fake a whole funeral. Your rich money bags bridge dinner grandma brought you iPhone 14s. You dumb, dumb, dumb boys. And now look at the trouble you're in. You gotta work at a cemetery for the whole rest of the year in the summer, which could be forever at this point. We don't know what time of year this is. That's the Dhar Mann twist though right there, right? They were already gonna get them. They were already gonna get those iPhone 14s. If they wouldn't have been such dumb, 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 dumb boys. Dumb, fake funeral planning boys.
Come on. Where do you think you're going?
Get out. Get out of this open area. Just get right out. Get yourself out to the street over there.
Volunteering starts today. You dug yourself into a hole. Now you can fill it up.
They said the thing again. He dug himself into a hole. These videos really are motivational and inspirational. So that's probably the darkest prank that I've ever seen on Dhar Mann. Except for one time I watched somebody review one where the parents became murderous clowns. But that was also just a prank. Maybe that was actually the scariest one. Alright guys, so what did we learn today? We learned don't dig yourself into a pit that you cannot get yourself out of, or you will have to work in a cemetery. And don't fake kill your family members for iPhones. And don't make fake GoFundMes and then use the money to buy mannequins and Amazon caskets. And if you work at a mortuary, maybe just ask more questions. And if you're an older brother who sees a weird, swindly younger brother doing weird things, maybe just tell somebody. You know, there's a lot we could learn. None of it's useful. Most of it's stuff we already knew. But that's what's inspiring about it. It inspires you to realize how smart you already were. Maybe that's the real Dhar Mann lesson. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked what you saw today, go ahead and hit that like button down below. And if you aren't subscribed here, which I have seen, you know, quite a few of you are not subscribed here, which is fine, it's cool, whatever. But go ahead and hit the red button down below as well, because you should and you need to. And I double dog dare you to hit it. I bet you can't. I bet you don't know how. Triple dog dare you. But you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to hit the subscribe button, I bet. Okay, bye.
Live in the moment till I die.